Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast. My name is Chris.
My name is Donnie.
And my name is Matt.
Thanks for cutting me off. But yes, guys, we have another surprise for you guys. Back to back with the guest is crazy.
Back to back.
No? Well, this is our good friend, Matt. Matt, welcome to the podcast, man.
Thanks.
You nervous at all?
No, it's an honor to be here.
Aww.
You guys make me very comfortable.
That's so nice of you.
That's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. That's that brown hospitality.
There you go.
So, real quick before we dive into the episode, we're trying to do like a little question of the day thing. I think Donnie and I are gonna keep this even though we don't have a guest, just to get it started. You know what I mean? So, question of the day: what are your guys' favorite ice cream flavors?
I've always been a fan of mint chocolate chip. Oh. Yeah. A lot of people, there's that whole debate on whether it tastes like toothpaste, but I love mint chocolate chip.
But you want to know something crazy?
What's up?
I said that exact thing in my head because that's actually my favorite. And I was like, oh, I should mention people are like, dude, it just tastes like toothpaste. And then like the chocolate chips though, it just makes it perfect.
You need it. Yeah.
I mean, I'd fuck with just mint ice cream straight up, but the chocolate chips, like I said, it makes it.
That's where it's at.
It's my favorite.
Did we just become best friends?
There's no way that's your
There's
answer,
no
dude.
way.
That is my answer. I love mint chocolate chip.
Let's go.
Hey.
Okay,
Any listeners, if you think it tastes like toothpaste, just turn off the podcast now.
Right. Go brush your teeth.
Go brush your teeth.
You know what?
Actually, we put that Rumpleman's peppermint schnapps into the mint ice cream. It was pretty good. It like made it even mintier. So if you want to get
peppermint.
like peppermint into the mint ice cream. It was really good.
That's a lot of mint.
It was.
It's a mintception.
Somewhat overkill, but it was good.
That's a lot of mint.
Imagine getting drunk off ice cream.
Whoa.
They
Chocolate
do
wasted?
that. They do that at the Starbucks. Is it the Roastery?
Yeah, in Seattle. I haven't been there yet.
Like they have like gelato, and they pour like a liqueur over it.
Ooh,
It's fire.
it's fancy.
You should try it.
It's good.
Oh, you've tried it?
Not there.
Not there, but you've tried it.
I've had it in like Italy and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, the real thing.
Gelato's gelato. The secrets are out. It's on the internet. They can look it up.
So, okay, I don't want us to all have the same answer. Let's pick a different one.
Okay, second favorite.
Off top, what you got?
I like mango sorbet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sleeper
That was my favorite too.
Shut up. Do you know your answer off top?
Yeah, probably cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
It's a good one.
I would probably have to say, honestly, just a good standard vanilla bean.
Yeah,
Because it goes with everything.
it does.
Dip your French fries in them. Root beer floats. Ube ice cream is really good.
Ube ice cream is good. Have you guys tried the Trader Joe's ube ice cream?
No.
It's actually pretty good. It's not the real deal like the Magnolia ice cream? That's the Filipino bread. Yeah. But the Trader Joe's ube ice cream is fire. Trader Joe's actually has really good ice cream flavors just in general. They'll do like a couple seasonal ones. I think in the summer they have a banana pudding ice cream. Fire. They get like a birthday cake, a strawberry, but banana pudding in the Trader Joe's ubes, chef's kiss.
We don't get out there too much. Trader Joe's, yeah.
Dude, you should check it out.
Yeah. We've been a few times. There's a few things that we really like from them, but they have some good stuff.
They do.
Who's we?
My agent and I.
Oh, your agent.
Jamie.
Gotcha.
JP.
Your agent, Jamie.
Matt was making his way up here to the studio, and he stopped by hair and makeup, and he was asking Jamie for some chapstick.
We had to wait on him. It's pretty late, and it's all because of Matt.
Yeah, we're filming at.
It's all good though.
What time is it right now?
It's like 2 a.m.
2 a.m. We haven't left. Yeah. Me and Chris have been here. Got off of work. We've been here since 2 a.m. Matt was getting ready.
3-hour podcast.
3 hour podcast.
Yeah. But it's only an actual hour of recording. The 2 hours is Matt getting ready. That's why it looks so good. If you guys are watching,
my agent was recording that. You guys can get. You want the film?
Yeah, I need
that.
We need that.
Behind the scenes.
That's gonna be director's
the
cut.
BTS. That's fire.
If you'd like to see Matt get ready for the podcast, subscribe to the channel for future content.
So you guys might be sitting here wondering, like, who the hell is this dude? Watching him. We got a white guy on the podcast, guys. Check it out. We did it.
I don't even know who this dude is.
So, Matt, how do you know us? What's the timeline? I want a whole story timeline.
Man, it's kind of funny. Like, so we had a mutual friend who I met at a rave, and I started hanging out with him, and we all decided to do like a cabin ski trip one year, and that's where I met Donnie. I remember the night I met Donnie, I told him, it was like probably within the first 20 minutes. I think we were drunk, but I was like, dude, nice. I feel like I've known this dude my whole life. And I had just met him. It was great. And
it's actually super funny. So when me and Matt met that day, we were like joking around, sitting by this like corner table with a lamp, and there was 2 chairs just like across from each other, or like not across, but side by side. This.
Yeah.
And we were like jokingly podcasting. Yeah. We're like, oh yeah, we're just doing a podcast.
Happen. Nice.
Yeah. And look where we're at.
Look where we are.
Yeah. This is actually my second podcast with Mike. Or not Mike.
See, I don't.
Sorry.
I will respond to that.
Yeah. Mike Wazowski. Matt. Sorry. We did Down for the Brown.
Yeah, together. Down for the Brown. I was on an episode of that.
It sounds so cool to say. It's like, yeah, we met on another podcast.
So fucking cool.
Shut up.
But yeah, that was 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right when COVID was kind of at its peak, I'd say.
Was it that? I thought it was before. No, that's right. It was
2021.
I remember because I had made an after movie or something for that, and like the disclaimer was like, "We all got tested."
Yeah.
You had to put a disclaimer in there.
I don't know, for the naysayers.
Yeah,
fair enough. There's no masks in this video.
That was a good snow weekend, though.
It was. Dude.
Yeah, we got snowed in at Clallam, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was super cool.
What time of the year was that?
February. It was around your birthday.
Yeah. It was around Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so like a little before, close to it. Yeah.
Is it just always snowy in Clallam?
Around
that time of year, yeah.
So like January for sure will be.
Yeah.
Yes.
It already is.
Yeah. They start early and they end late.
Okay.
We got to catch up.
Yeah.
I gotta go to one of those.
No, they're pretty fun. We've pretty much done it every year since then.
We try to fill it in. Yeah. How do you know Chris? When was the first time you guys met?
So we actually talked about this. I want to see if he remembers.
So this was a little murkier for me, and I probably still don't get it right. I usually remember every time I meet people, but I honestly, like, I can't remember the story. I really can't. I just know that -5 points.
Yo. I think we might end today's episode pretty early.
So, Chris, I'm going to need you to tell the story because I just can't remember it. I don't know it enough to tell it. I could once you tell it to me like for the 5th time.
About the story between
us.
Honestly, it wasn't even like anything crazy.
It wasn't that. Yeah.
We met at a rave. Do you remember who?
I don't remember the show.
Oh my god.
Was it
Slander? It was Slander.
No,
it wasn't.
It's a nightmare.
But that was way later.
That was when I first met you, dude. We have pictures to commemorate.
That's so funny.
Was that the one where we're all in the bleachers?
Yes.
That was.
You remember that? Remember those pictures?
That was that one.
Yeah, that was that one.
Oh, you guys have a crazy story about that?
I think I had surprise gotten back with my ex that night. Was it that? Is it that Nightmare?
Jesus Christ.
Or is that a different
that
show?
was Zomboy.
That was Zomboy. Sorry. Nightmare. I don't know.
It was at WAMU.
Yeah. Was this when we went with like Gianna or no? That was or did we see that? I'm pretty sure we saw her there.
She was there.
Yeah.
There's a picture of us dudes.
Yeah.
See, but every time I look at the pictures from that night, we're just like, oh, it looks like I've known this guy for however long, you know? I guess I mentioned that night.
I mean, you were the only person in. Actually, I think Josh Waffles was also in
Josh was there.
Shout out Josh Waffles.
You were. I met the two of you for the first time.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie. I met Josh Waffles before I met you.
Yeah. But you were there for him.
I was there for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so happened that Donnie was there, which is rare because he's the one that at least back then, the one that would invite me to raves.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, let's go to a rave.
Yeah.
But there's a good while where you weren't raving.
Yeah.
I was raving, but you were like, I don't want to go to that. I'm too cool for it.
Was that the first time you like unretired?
Nightmare?
Yeah.
What year was this? Like 22?
Yeah.
I think so. I would only go to like major shows. Like I went to Slander that year. No.
Yeah, because we did too, and it was like a month apart.
So I did go to Slander.
Yeah. And I think I met you at Slander because you were with Paulo.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was my unretire.
So I met you that night, a month earlier than Nightmare.
At Slander?
Yeah.
I didn't meet you at Slander.
I bet there's a photo. Jamie, can we get the photo?
Jamie, can you pull up the photo?
That was Slander?
Yep. That's at the Dome. Because you're in the group picture with Paulo.
See, man, when you rave for so long, everything just blurs together.
Yeah. Those were like really similar shows, and they were like a month apart. They were just completely different venues.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
We met at a fucking rave.
Yeah, it
We
happens.
met at a rave. Yeah.
But yeah.
Me and Matt have been to many raves, and we've been to many. We've all been to like many raves together. Now.
Now, yeah.
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 It's kind of how we all kind of like bonded and got close.
No more.
What's that?
No more.
No more raves.
Please.
Are you actually done?
So we went to the show this past weekend.
Woolly?
Yeah, we went to Woolly up in Seattle, and we were with Benal and
yes,
Paulo
that's right.
afterwards, and we
Yeah,
were
keep
like,
it-
I saw you a little bit there.
Yeah, I saw you guys a little bit.
But back at the hotel, we're like, damn, I think that was our last rave in Washington, like at least Washington.
Did you guys cry?
No.
No, I was tired of it. Look.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, tears of joy.
and we're
Fuck
like,
this.
we got work tomorrow. I'm gonna go home.
I'm gonna go home. Yeah.
But no, it's fine. We only have one planned, and that's Hijinks in Philly this year. After that, I've got nothing planned, and we probably won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I got Decadence coming up. New Year's Eve.
it's a good one.
It's a,
It's always a good one.
Arizona's always a fun trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing Arizona again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna go see Flazuka Bazooka out there, Sam.
Amazing.
Yeah, stay with him and Deja.
We have to tell the story of our first Decadence.
Yes, which actually leads into my next question.
What?
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay. What's your favorite Matt memory? And my favorite Matt memory, speaking of Arizona, takes us back to Decadence. I want to say that was what, 2022?
It was 22 into 23.
22 into 23. Yeah. So Matt, a group of all of our friends, we head to Arizona for Decadence. It's a rave out there, New Year's Eve.
It's just like a festival.
Yeah, like a 2-day festival. Our first time all together in Arizona for the rave and like raving in Arizona. Not really knowing what to expect, but there was a lot of inclement weather going on out of Seattle. Like we barely made it out. It was like snowing in Seattle. Our plane barely head out. And heading back was also the same story. So our original, I think it was like a 3 or 4 day trip turned into like a 5-day trip. We were almost in Arizona for a week.
Jeez.
It was like 6.
Yeah.
So
6.
So the reason that it took so long to leave Arizona was because all the flight attendants kept getting COVID, so they had to cancel the flights.
On top of the weather too.
Yeah, it was a brutal. Luckily, my aunt lives out there in Phoenix, and so we crashed at her place.
Yeah.
It's like we're done. We're all like stranded. Like, let's get us out of here. It was fun though. It was cool.
But our last day, I think our flight was at like 6 a.m. And me and Matt, we were just the last survivors. Everyone took earlier flights, or their flights were out of there. We thought it'd be a good idea to go to Tempe, go party, and then go to Scottsdale and go party because we met the king of Scottsdale.
The king
in Scottsdale.
Who's that?
Paul. Just Paul. I don't know his last name.
Yeah, I'm not sure of his name. We followed each other on like Instagram for a while.
Oh, you guys like legit met him out there?
Yeah. We I bought him Jello shots. Him and like the lady he was with. I come back with like 4 Jello shots. I'm like, yo guys, check this out.
We're at this piano bar, like in downtown Tempe. It's like all like central, college kids everywhere. Yeah. And the one person that Donnie just gives the Jello shots to is like this. I guess he's crazy.
The king of Scottsdale.
He's the king of
He's
Scottsdale.
just the
He,
king
was,
of
he
Scottsdale,
declared
yeah.
himself as
He's the Mad King. He's the Mad King. Of
The Mad
Scottsdale.
King.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but he's like telling us like his background. He's like, you know, Arizona native. He like went to, I think he went to Duke. He was a wide receiver for the Denver Broncos. He like was actually on the team and everything.
Yeah.
Practice team.
No, like
No.
legit team.
Like
He
if I
was-
looked him up.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah.
on there. I don't know his last name. I don't know if Matt follows him still, but
No.
yeah,
I don't know if I do.
he was. We
Yeah.
looked him up. He was legit. He was on
Yes.
the Broncos.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he didn't do like crazy numbers or like anything. But
Yeah.
he was
But to
on
be
there.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So, fast forward, the King of Scottsdale invites us to a bar, Casamigos. You're familiar with Casamigos?
Well, he says my bar.
my bar. He's like, yo, we got
My
drinks,
bar.
we got a table, come through. Me and Matt were like, yeah, we got time to kill. It's probably like midnight. Flight's in like 5 hours.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do it. So we get there. It's almost like 1 a.m. and we're asking around. We're like, yeah, you know, do you guys know Paul? Like, he had a table here. You know, he said we can get us like free drinks. We're talking to like the bartenders, and they're like, who's that? Like, you guys got to pay for your drinks. We're like, oh fuck, what did we just get tricked into? Anyways, we ended up seeing him at like a little booth. So he did have a table, but he was a promoter, and it wasn't his bar.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. We got swindled there.
Yeah,
a little bit.
but he was chill. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, because he had a table, he had like drinks there. Like, there was like a bottle of like vodka and like cranberry juice and orange juice, and me and Matt got a couple drinks, and like we did drink a decent amount and
Yeah.
had fun. There were just like random people, dude. It was what, like a Tuesday?
Yeah,
And
and
it-
it was like the whole building, like there weren't any walls. It was just like open space. It's Arizona, you know. it's
Yeah,
built
and this
inside.
is like post pandemic, so or like
It's pretty much
pretty peak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. I think
but
we all got COVID after that.
we all got COVID that night. We all did. I just remember like we're about to head out, and then fireworks just start shooting out of the ground in the bar.
Yes.
We're just like,
What the
This is
hell?
on a Tuesday night. It's
Yeah.
almost like 2 a.m. The place
And
is about
there's
to close.
mad heads.
there's people there. Yeah,
There's
Yeah.
people there in like peak COVID. It is Arizona.
It wasn't
Yeah,
like
people. There was that weird time, like peak COVID, where everyone was going too crazy, staying inside. So they're just like, dude, fuck it, like just go out.
Yeah.
There was like, what is that, like 2022?
They weren't as strict out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were also the people that never cared about the rules in the first place, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
but
enough.
we like stayed up almost the whole night.
yeah.
I think we got like 30 minutes of sleep and then.
Did we
flew
go back to my aunt's place that night too? Still,
Yes. We had to
totally
go
did.
pick up our stuff.
and then booked it back down to the airport.
Was it just you two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone else got on other random flights. Like we were dropping people off like one at a time at the airport.
Yeah.
To send them home.
It was so funny.
It was good though.
How big was the group?
About
like
8 of us.
8 of us. Yeah. Yeah.
It was fun.
That's a good amount.
Good
So you
times.
guys were meant to only be there for like 3-4 days max.
Yeah. We stayed for like 5 or 6.
Nice. See, I mean, make the best of it.
Yeah.
I would have thought the same thing.
We went to Sedona
Yes, we did. Yeah.
and
we,
did a hike in downtown as well. Yeah, we did some stuff.
Yeah. Sedona's beautiful. If you ever check out.
Is that the last time you've been to Arizona?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think I've been.
Was that
back
your
since.
first time in Arizona?
No.
We also went to Arizona.
Yeah,
Had
that
a
was a
good
good
time.
time. That was a great time. That was my first time in Arizona.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, like in Arizona, I've driven through
Okay.
Arizona. That don't really count. But yeah, everyone was telling me about Scottsdale and what nightlife was like, and to see it in person is kind of surreal. It's like you Vegas is one thing, right? But Scottsdale is just a whole different beast.
Yeah.
It's like
when we went too, there's like the graduations and
Yeah.
I don't know, there's just like people having like bachelorette parties and stuff out there too. It's crazy. And just like college kids in general and just like anyway.
when did we go?
We went, I want to say it was like March, April.
This year?
23.
2023. Yeah.
Oh, I remember when you went down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we caught the Suns game.
Go Suns.
Right.
They got fucking destroyed.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
kicked off the
Because they
the
played the
playoffs.
Nuggets. Yeah.
yeah. That was embarrassing. I was so excited because I haven't seen an NBA game since I was a kid. Yeah. I've only ever been to one other NBA game, and that was when the Sonics were here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how long ago that was.
Damn.
And for my first game back to be a playoffs game, so excited. And then they just get blown out. Sad.
We're just happy to be there.
right.
We got cool T-shirts out of it.
100%.
I
Yeah.
still have like a cup from.
It was a good time. That stadium is pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm still pretty sad about it. I'm gonna go ahead and cry while we take this break. Ooh, and we're back. Bro, I'm telling you, as long as we keep changing it, or even if we use the same ones, I don't think they're gonna get tired of it.
I don't think they will either. It's really good. Like
The live, we got a real live.
the live
one.
audience.
It's
beautiful.
Play the other one.
Do it again.
And we had the sad tones in there.
That's great.
I think I've used it twice on Chris this episode.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, bro.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I think I'm just adding to that.
Okay.
we got the guest fucking trolling.
Yo,
you now.
Matt on the
God
soundboard
damn
is
it.
diabolical. I should have told him how to use that.
It's like this button, right?
He would be telling a serious story. He's like, yeah, Matt, I want to let you know, like, I really appreciate you and like everything, and I'm glad you're on.
That's so fucked up. Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
tell me your favorite memory of me then.
Okay.
Oh, whoa. Here we go. Yo,
Yeah.
Matt's leading.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing us back. I was thinking about this over the break. I don't really have one specific one. I can.
Okay, I'm done.
Stop it.
You know, there's also a mute button on here, and we'll just go ahead and
Go ahead and
Matt.
mute Matt.
All right, go. I promise.
Cut off his fingers.
Guess we're a bad idea, okay?
That's a bad idea. Never.
Yeah, I can't really. I guess it's a collection of these little
It all
memories
blurs
that I
together.
have. Specifically, though, at raves,
Mm-hmm.
because I look up to your taste and your opinion on EDM. Even though Donnie's been raving, we've both been raving longer than you have, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Because when I met you, I was like, this guy just looks like your typical raver who's been raving for hella long. Come to find out, you had only been raving for not even a year when I met you.
We call him the merch monster too.
Basically,
Merch
yeah.
monster.
Yeah,
Why?
this guy
Yeah.
has so much merch. It's
Oh
like-
yeah, see exactly. I think that's what added to that thought.
I forgot he owned regular clothes for a second.
Yeah, bro, he showed up in the clean little Huskies crew.
The Husky crew.
It's
is
just fire. It's just fire. I was like, bro,
You might
where the
not-
fuck is your
You
jersey?
might not go home with that.
I know.
You know you ain't renting right now, right?
The Wizards of Renton Place.
Easy.
No, okay. Bring it back real
Yeah,
quick.
bring it.
So at shows, again, I look up to your opinions, and you've just been to so many shows that I know internally you're always having a good time because raving is kind of like our thing. But it doesn't really show unless it's really good. You'll let out a little grin. You'll be like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
But every time a fire ass drop happens, I have to look back at him with my stink face, and he just looks back at me, just like a little nod. Or he'll be like,
It was right.
"Oh, shit was kind of good." I'm just like, I'm losing my mind. DJ's absolutely killing it up there, and I'm just like, bro, are you fucking hearing this right now? And this guy's like eating a candy bar or something. Just like, God damn, we're not even at the same show. But if I had to pick one, it was probably that night that the other Matt was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had to have been. Would that?
You guys were my captive audience.
So we went to. I think we just went out just to go out. We
Yeah.
went to Burnett's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Burnett's again. I don't know if we shouted them out yet.
I don't think we did.
We didn't. We mentioned them, but we never shouted.
Shout out to Burnett's and
Shout out
Renton.
Burnett's. Hell yeah.
Sponsor them.
Well, that would be lovely.
Sponsor us, please.
What would that even entail?
What?
Discounts on food or drinks?
I just want like one free chicken wing whenever I walk in.
Free chicken.
I'd be fine with that.
An extra something on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Renton, go ahead and check out Burnett's. I don't know the address, and this isn't a paid advertisement, but you should check them out. They have really good fish sauce wings.
You should look up Burnett's Pub, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like chicken wings and you like Hennessy, go stop by.
Best combo. Yeah. Best combo. Okay, anyways, we went out, we had dinner, whatever, and then we decided to invite you guys all over. And yeah, we were drinking even more. We got pretty drunk, and you said you were gonna go home, but that didn't end up happening, and everyone either started to leave one by one or fall asleep, and you and I were in the kitchen till like 7 a.m. or some
Yeah,
shit.
like 6 or 7 in the morning.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yapping.
I remember
Mostly me.
I woke
Yeah.
up. I think I spent the night there. I left or something, and I was like, "How was last night?" They're like, "Matt didn't go home until 7."
So yeah, that's why my nickname for you is Yap King Cole. He's the Yap God.
The Yap King.
No, so because Chris is like, you're really inquisitive, so you always show like genuine interest in like finding something out, learning something.
Is that
new.
what inquisitive means?
Yeah. Generally. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Thank you. It sounds like
Indubitably.
I didn't know what that word.
So you kept like showing genuine interest in like asking questions, and Matt as well, you know. And I was like, I remember sitting there thinking at one point, I was like, damn, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let me stop.
You're like trying to find a way to stop talking, and then we're like, yeah, tell me more.
Like, oh,
Chris,
you guys
Chris
do not
and
know what
Matt,
you're
when
doing.
they're on one, are very much like that. Just in general, like they're very appreciative of like people talking, and they're like, "Wow, that's like just fascinated by
Yeah.
everything."
And I'm like, are you guys actually like listening to what I'm saying?
And Matt loves to talk, which is a great thing. I've had great conversations.
Yeah.
No, it's funny.
That's why you've been invited to 2 podcasts already, bro.
Oh.
Yeah,
Think about it that way.
Yeah, because that's kind of what they are. It's like
Right.
You talk on them.
yeah.
Yap on
Yeah.
them.
We before you came in, I was asking Chris and our camera guy, "Hey, do you want Matt in the middle?" And then our camera guy was like, "That'd be a good podcast name or a good band name."
Matt in the middle.
Matt in the middle.
Man in the middle.
And we have you in the middle now.
Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast?
I have actually.
How did that go for you?
It was just a thought.
Yeah, but
It ended at that.
it wasn't like, wow, I could really do this.
No, because I would I kind of thought about some different like themes or so on and so forth, but I feel like my knowledge is too like broad, but it's not like deep enough where I could like really talk about something themed, and that's what a podcast for me would. That's what I would want to do.
I gotcha.
Yeah. I would want it to be like one sort of thing, at least to start off. So yeah. But no, it's fine.
You could have multiple podcasts about different things.
Oh.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, you have to have more than surface level knowledge about a lot of things, and you know that's.
You just use bigger words like inquisitive, and people think you're
The Inquisitive Podcast with Matt.
Matt in the middle. But okay, real quick, I want to move back again. So EDM, and you you already mentioned you're good to retire.
Yeah.
How does one get into EDM and dive into EDM so quickly, just to get out of it quickly as well?
I mean, you start to get responsibilities. It's not like I'm gonna completely abandon the whole scene altogether.
Yeah.
It's still my favorite type of music. I listen to pretty much everything, but it's I think the most difficult thing is like seeing a lineup drop for like a festival.
Oh,
and
the
there's like,
FOMO.
Yeah, but then there's like the artists that are at the very bottom of the list, and they're the ones that you really like. You'd really like to see, and they're not really around that much. And then it's like, here we go again. Fine.
That's kind of a good turning point where
yeah.
you're like, oh, there's all these headliners and the main person who's headlining the show, and then you're like, oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I want to see that. Yeah,
But,
once that starts to fizzle out.
Yeah, no, I think it's like if you kind of understand it as you can call it a phase, but it's like
It's not a phase, Mom.
It doesn't have to be like, oh, this is a bad phase to be in. It's just like a certain time in your life where you did that, right? It's our parents, they were our age once. They partied,
right?
They did this too. At some point, they stopped
and had us.
Yeah. You got kids, get jobs. So and it's not like you can't have fun, with all those responsibilities.
Right.
So I mean, it's just kind of like as long as you can let that go. Yeah, it's kind of easy.
What got you into EDM?
So I had a coworker at REI. and it's kind of messed up. But yeah, she took me. My first show was Resolution into 2019.
What's Resolution?
It was the USC New Year's show here in Seattle. And USC was I think you guys may have spoken about it.
It's like the old promoters for Washington at the time.
COVID pretty much killed them. They had other problems, but
they were also assholes too.
Yeah.
They were paying
I've heard.
artists and performers. Yeah.
Porter Robinson was playing at like 7 p.m. at WAMU, and yeah, it was a great time. I kind of fell in love with every artist that I saw there that night. But I didn't go to another show until like Paradiso, like 7 or 8 months later.
So had you listened to EDM prior to the show?
Yeah. I think I have like some old Zed's Dead songs on my playlist and Tritonal. But I saw 7 Lines that night, and that's what like really kicked off the whole this whole like.
So you have 7 lines to thank.
Yeah, pretty much.
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them. Yeah.
Nice.
I've only seen like 6. There's a 7th out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 7th line.
Yeah.
It's Marshmallow. It's Marshmallow.
Whoa.
You think you haven't seen him, but you have.
No, I've probably seen him about 6 times.
Marshmallow or the 7th line?
No, he's a really great artist. You know, I actually something really interesting about me. I didn't like music at all.
See, that was going to be my follow-up question. What kind of music did you even listen to before?
You know, I had so EDM followed my Drake phase.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a
Sorry.
Drake phase pretty much. And it wasn't even like I listened to the genre itself. I just, liked Drake. And it wasn't even like I listened to him that much. I had like 5,000 minutes on Spotify that year or something.
Yeah.
But I also didn't like showing other people what I like to listen to. And I think EDM really just kind of opened that up for me. It was kind of cool. It really broke me out of my shell in that way.
Nice.
Yeah. Kind of shift gears here, but I did want to ask you some questions, and this is going to be like an interview portion, and just to kind of let everybody get to know you better, as well as just talk about something different from raving and EDM, and I guess our little introduction that we had. But you grew up on the East Coast.
Yes.
You kind of grew up like everywhere, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would say like most of your life was on the East Coast. Like you established.
All of high school was.
Yeah. That's a pretty impactful part of your upbringing. And then you moved out here to Washington, and then you spent most of your adult life here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you claim more of like the East Coast, or do you claim more of the West Coast in terms of like, I guess, who you are as
like
a person?
where I'm from?
Yeah.
If I tell people like, yeah.
But you've
honestly,
kind of been everywhere.
I'm kind of thinking about it. Like if I'm thinking about moving back to the East Coast here, trying to get that going. And if someone asked me that, like, oh, where are you from? I'd probably say I'm from Washington. Yeah. This is, I think, the most the most formative years of my life.
That was actually really good.
Yeah.
You're actually gonna think you're great.
The most formative years of my life were these past 7 or 8 years that I've lived here, and that's where I really became myself. It's where I've became myself physically and when. My childhood, I lived in Germany, I lived in Moscow, dad's military, so moved around a lot. So it's not like I have like roots anywhere like that. And then I have some friends on the East Coast still. I'm still really close with them, and I will be.
Sick.
But, they've kind of moved to different places too. So, yeah.
So where specifically on the East Coast?
Northern Virginia.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So just like 30 minutes west of DC, basically.
Okay.
Nice.
It's
not far at all from DC.
Yeah. It's one of the richest counties in the country, actually. Government jobs. We shared a town with like half the Redskins team. It was Commanders now.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go Commies.
Scratch that out.
Pause.
But no, it's a pretty well off area. It was when my parents moved there, it was like all farmland, and they had these massive roads that they were building. They were like, why? What's going on here? And now they have like one of the new Amazon headquarters buildings is there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be like a big tech area.
Yeah.
So kind of cool. But
How old were you when you moved here?
19 or 20. 2017. So
Gotcha.
20. I was 20. Nice. Yeah. I had my 21st birthday, but I had no friends here. So I spent it with my Aunt Paula. It was awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
Paula's pretty sick, though.
Yeah, Paula's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's dope.
Yeah, she
Met her a couple times.
She brought me to this place called the Swiss. It used to be downtown Tacoma.
Oh.
They had a drink called the Swiss Kiss, and it's like a Long Island, but with all white liquor and including Everclear. It was fun.
I don't think the Swiss exists anymore.
No, it closed down.
Yeah,
COVID killed it.
We went there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that was like on campus, basically?
Yeah,
Kind of,
it's
yeah,
like
it's
right
like
there
up
on the
the hill
corner.
from
Yeah,
Tacoma.
yeah.
Yeah. We went there. We tried Guinness for the first time.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Ricky. Yeah.
It was gross.
Yeah, I'm not.
You take that back.
Are you
like
big-
Guinness?
Yeah.
Of course, I like Guinness.
Sorry, I forgot that's like a man's drink. Fuck.
I think.
Give me my Long Island iced tea and my AMFs.
There's like a very niche group of people who drink Guinness.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
it's true.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Was that your favorite beer?
For a while, I liked like really dark, just stouts.
Ooh.
It's like I would order it every single time, and I grew out of that phase. I grew up. Yeah.
You're like aging backwards. Like
Yeah.
Right. It's like-
No, I don't know why.
Started with
It was. I liked it. I still like them generally, but there's more out there.
Do you
for
like-
sure.
His aunt started him on Everclear, so
Yeah, that's
the balls high.
insane.
Oh, I was drinking at like 15 or 16, but like not like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple exchange programs, and in Germany you can just drink. They don't
Oh yeah,
care,
it's
right?
very.
I got in trouble actually because I was like leading all the kids to go drink.
His American tendencies were showing in Germany.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I got found out. I got in trouble. It was like,
Nein,
don't
Matt.
take all the kids to drink.
Take all the beer. Why is all the beer gone?
No, they had it explicitly in the rules. You're not allowed to drink if you're under 21 because it was like we're all American students. So yeah, well, my host sister's like, "This is a cool spot. Let's go check it out." So I text everyone, "We're all going. It's great." Got hammered at the Christmas market. It was fun. Good
Nice.
time.
This sounds lit.
It was fun. Yeah. Actually, if you guys ever get the chance to go to a Christmas market in any German-speaking nation, they're awesome.
Yeah.
It's a really cool experience.
I've seen like European countries like they definitely do it big out there.
Mhm.
It like puts America to shame, sort of.
Puts Leavenworth to shame.
Oh yeah, it makes it look like the Fisher Price version of Christmas.
I haven't been to Leavenworth as an adult. Is it even? I remember when I went as a kid, I was just cold and wanted to go home.
I think we pretty much miss all the Christmas festivals when they do it.
Yeah.
But I know it looks fun.
I went
Looks
for
expensive.
Oktoberfest. I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend it. It was a lot of waiting in lines. You're better off actually going doing the real thing and like Matt
Yeah.
said, like Germany or something.
Hmm.
But it's cool. They have a roller coaster that they build out there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
I have seen that.
it's a manual roller coaster. I would highly recommend checking that
That's
out.
sick.
Donnie and I went to Leavenworth once
We did
together.
Where haven't you guys gone?
nowhere.
The hell?
But we didn't go to the town. I
No,
tried.
we
I
did.
tried to kill him in the woods.
Yeah. That's my least favorite Matt memory, by the way. Matt put me on the longest hike I've ever been on in my life. Keep in mind, I love hiking. I love being outdoors. I love nature. But I'm not like in peak physical performance. And Matt is, see, to put it in perspective for those of you listening and those of you who just met Matt, Matt's not this like crazy like freak athlete where he's like
No,
super jacked,
absolutely
six-pack. You wouldn't at least expect it, but Matt has like crazy energy and like a lot of endurance.
High endurance, yeah.
Yes, this guy could just walk. He could probably walk as much as he can talk, and like this guy
Yeah.
yaps, and this guy walks miles.
Walking and talking is
Yeah.
crazy.
And like his pace is insane. This guy like. It's like
It's
a
funny.
speed jog for me, and Matt's just like, yeah, dude. So like, blah 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 blah, and we're going up like these switchbacks, and I'm over here like, can we please stop? I'm dying.
I need to take a break,
Yeah.
please, Matt. Please.
Yeah.
I was telling him like it was the Enchantments, right? It's a
Yeah.
beautiful hike, and we went with some friends. They were camping out there, and Donnie and I just day hiked up and back. And I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like maybe 15 miles a day, and that was like Donnie's like, oh that's kind of a lot, but
Yeah.
whatever, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ended up being like 19, 20 total
Oh my
mileage. It was
round trip.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What? How long did that take?
We were out there all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
think it was like
early
almost sun
morning
up to
to-
sundown. Yeah. Because we drove out to Leavenworth at like 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then just hit the road and just met up with Bert Kenna and a couple of their friends. Just went through it.
Shout out Burke and Kenna.
Yeah, shout out Bert.
Y'all just raw dog that with no speaker and no music?
It's nature.
Just
Vibes.
nature.
No, he listened to me yap.
Yeah.
What do you need a speaker for?
That is insane. He is the speaker, literally.
Yeah, literally. That's a double entendre.
No, it was a great time though.
Yeah,
it
it was
was
beautiful.
fun. It was exhausting.
It was.
I think I clocked like 43,000 steps on my watch. We
God.
probably did that. Yeah. It was
Damn.
awesome. But no, super fun. Every time I see a meme, it's like, oh, the one guy that takes you hiking, the one friend. It's like, no, it's not a hike. It's a fucking.
Yeah, Matt will.
You're gonna die.
He'll take me on like one hike a year, and like it's usually the I'm gonna kill you, and it just gets like harder and harder. But it's so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, that sounds lit. All right, well, we're gonna take one more short break, and we'll be right back, y'all. Ooh,
That's not gonna get old. The other one's getting old, but that one.
that one's fire.
Yeah, we should have Matt push it. You want to push the button, Matt?
Go ahead, man.
Are you sure it's okay?
What did I say? no, wrong button, Matt.
God damn it.
Also, there's been like creaking in the podcast today, so if you hear that, I might have put on some weight. But also, this chair is just mad like broken. So yeah,
It's Thanksgiving. It's holiday season, bro.
dude. So
You're
the other
good.
day at work, these pants have always been tight to begin with. I ordered them like a size smaller.
Why?
I just didn't
Goal
know.
pants is crazy.
No. But, did you call them goal pants?
Goal pants?
You're like, one day I'm gonna fit in these.
No, I've always had them and like I've worn them, but like the button, I was in the bathroom and the button just popped off. This was actually yesterday at work. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I was like,
I've never.
Damn.
Did it like break the mirror? Just
I get instant bad luck too. The mirror cracks, pants ripped.
the mirror cracks. My pants are ripped. I'm fat. I hate it here.
I ripped a pair of pants too. Well, I've ripped multiple pairs
Oh,
of
yeah.
pants.
I was there for one of
Yeah.
those.
High school, I ripped my pants.
Yeah.
I actually left school to go get a new pair of pants. Look, yeah, I lived like 5 minutes away.
Bro, I like ran up to him because we were practicing for this like it was called guy girl dance because our girls were on the dance team, so we were their partners, and we were practicing. What are those? The Elfries.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
practicing Elfries.
I know breakdance.
And all you hear is everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Like,
I
I
think
ran
Chris-
over with
yeah,
my
Chris actually was like the homie. He like
Yeah.
was like, no.
I sprinted over with my jacket. I was like, all right, bro, let's go. Let's
I was
get
wearing
started."
these like silk Ed Hardy boxers too. They're looking hard. I'm sad no one saw them.
Yeah.
So the one SpongeBob episode.
Yes.
It speaks to you.
Yes, it resonates with me like loudly, very loudly.
Oh my god. Damn, dude. Stop wearing gold pants.
Bro.
Wear regular pants. That is a crazy story. Okay, sorry. Tie it all back. Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back.
Bring it back. We can talk about how big back you are later. Matt, I want to move back to talking about. So you spent most of your life on the East Coast, but pretty much your whole adult life is here.
Yeah,
That's correct,
My
right?
whole adult life was, honestly, at this point, a third of my life has been here, a third has been living in Europe, and a third has been on the East Coast.
When did you live in Europe?
So I lived in Moscow I was younger, but I remember it like around first grade, a couple of
Wait.
years.
So were you born in the States?
I was born here, actually.
In
In
the
Washington?
Yaddle?
I was born on Lewis McChord, the air base.
The base.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
My dad was stationed there at the time, so yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we moved to Germany, and then we moved to Virginia, then Moscow, then back to Virginia, then Germany, then back to Virginia, and then I moved here. So yeah, I moved a lot.
Damn.
Yeah. But no, I honestly, it's a completely different vibe on the East
Yeah.
Coast.
So what are the main different? Is it going to be the people, the food?
Sometimes the people. I think with the internet and how connected everyone is, there are a lot of similarities nowadays that there didn't used to be. Sure. Like online syntax, language. It's people kind of share that.
Yeah.
But I've been to like shows out on the East Coast, completely different crowd. And I guess it could be by city, but yeah,
Is it better?
No, it's worse.
Worse?
It's worse, yeah.
How? Are they just boring?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, to put it kind of bluntly.
Honestly, I was saying that as a joke, but subconsciously I kind of made that up and made it true. But it's actually true?
Like Plur was never really as big of a thing that I saw over there. It's not that they're rude or anything, but it was definitely more like I saw Lenium out there in Pittsburgh, and it was like the crowd was unrecognizable. There was nobody dressed up in jerseys, not really too many at least.
Yeah.
At least not the rate that you would see at one of his home cities or West Coast show. So, but I've only been to maybe 4 shows out there. But yeah. Other than like outside of shows, it's been I think the city layouts are a little bit different. It's a lot of suburbia. I'd say more so than on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Do you prefer like the suburbs and I guess like that quiet town sort of life, or do you prefer more of like the city?
It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
If you got kids, probably the suburbs. It was a great place to grow up for sure.
I think I kind of grew up in like suburban lifestyle too.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
But like DC wasn't like, it was about the same distance I am from Seattle right now.
Okay.
But it's not like people are going to DC to party.
Yeah.
It's the city, but it's like, it's like all the government buildings and everything. Like you don't mess around in DC too much. So Seattle, you're only messing around in Seattle.
Ranger at the Washington Monument.
Yeah. I mean you go there, it's all the museums, and here you got like there's museums, but it's like Mopop, and it's like its own thing.
Yeah. Right.
DC is a planned city. It's an industry plant.
I was watching this video and they're interviewing this guy, and he was like, yo, what does DC stand for in Washington, DC? He was like, the capital.
Yes.
District of Columbia.
It's the capital.
Washington, the capital.
That is pretty good.
Ain't wrong.
Washington, the capital.
Washington, the state, and we got Washington, the capital.
So we laughed for you. You didn't have to add the laugh.
I was trying to tell the people to be quiet, but they thought it was hilarious.
guys,
you need to sign us laugh, please.
Please laugh.
Maybe we could make the BTS guy do that. We'll find a way to make a soundboard where the camera guy is, and then
Left, please.
he'll have the cues. Yeah. But so living in a bunch of places, do you travel a lot? Or have you traveled a lot?
Yeah, so we were kids mostly, but my mom made sure that we were like every weekend we'd go to living in Germany. Like we'd go to a different country. We'd ski. We lived on the border of Austria.
I'm sorry.
And Germany.
You said every weekend?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, look, living in Europe is like if you were to compare it to living to like Washington here, you could like drive to like Olympia. Right.
I heard it's very accessible for travel to like different countries. Like it seems like a lot, but
yeah, it's like a 20-minute drive to get
like going
to Austria,
to different states,
essentially. Yeah,
for
exactly.
Washington, yeah.
Okay.
Except some of those states are really tiny and in between other states, so you can like go through and check off all the boxes, and so you can knock out a lot of countries just doing that.
That's dope.
But yeah, my mom made sure that we went to as many places as possible. She did a pretty good job. A lot of times we would like skip like Christmas presents some years, and she would just take us on a trip instead, like with the whole family. And we've kind of kept that tradition up. We try to be together for Christmas. Sometimes we're scattered all over the world, but yeah, it can be fun.
You have a fairly large family too, right?
It's big.
Yeah. How many siblings do you have again?
I'm the oldest of 5. So I'm the oldest of 10 grandchildren as well. And then my mom has like all of her siblings that and cousins that they all still talk to. So yeah, it's a big one.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You just like Filipinos for real.
Now that I think about it, I realize I have, 4 other siblings. I'm
Yeah.
not the oldest. I'm the second oldest. But for some reason, I always think Matt's like family's gigantic. But we have the same.
Yeah,
amount.
I was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I think what it is like whenever if you're over at our place, like my siblings are always somehow around and like talking to you too. So they're like in your face. I think I've met like 3 of your siblings.
Matt also
maybe.
does have like giant siblings. Like they're all hella tall.
Yeah, they're all bigger than me, pretty much.
But Matt's the big bro.
Yeah. My brother Jack has a size 16 shoe.
Jeez.
It's
16.
Yeah, size 16.
And what NBA team did he play for?
Played overseas. No, don't do the fucking laugh track. Don't you dare. The little snicker. All right, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to wrap up the episode, but we're queuing that we need to check on batteries. So we'll be right back.
No,
I like that one more.
You like that one?
it's pretty rad.
Okay,
It
whatever.
reminds me of the 90s.
See, I was saying it kind of sounds like a Disney Channel transition, but 90s works too. And we're back. So all of our equipment is low-key dying, and we're getting close to time.
Chris
too,
is low-key dying too.
I'm so down.
Matt has an event too.
So Matt's gonna be busy right after this, so we're gonna allow him to get out of our hair. Actually, we're gonna get out of his hair, right?
I cut my hair. I have no more.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna close it out. Matt surprised Dicer with a gift, and he's gonna show that to us now. Sorry for all of you audio only people. If you have a sec, catch the end of the YouTube video, and you'll see exactly what it is.
I'll try to describe it as much as I can with
we'll be descriptive.
my best adjectives.
Do you want us to like physically take it out of this bag?
Yeah, here. I'll just lift it up.
Dude, the bag's kind of heavy.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Let
I'll just give it to
do
Donnie.
it.
Donnie
Yeah,
can
there
do
you
it.
go. There
He's
you
got
go.
space.
Yeah, he's got all of them. Look at that. It's like a little Christmas bag. Awesome.
I'm scared.
It bit you. What in the...
It's a hot pot.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is so sick.
Oh, that is so clean. Go ahead and show the
It is
camera.
a legit hot pot.
Look at that.
Yes, you can't.
There's gonna be like a sizzling ASMR podcast from now on.
Oh, that's
Dude,
beautiful.
that
Hear
is
meat
awesome.
cooking.
Yeah, it has like a little stovetop area. There's a pot inside as well, and a little electric cable. Dude, we could totally cook this in here.
Fuck no, dude.
Cover up the smoke alarms.
We'll black out the windows. This is super cool, dude. Thanks, man.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course. Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
Thank you, dude.
Thank you, Jamie.
To eat with all the rice that you guys cooked. You guys cooked rice, right?
Of course.
Of course, always.
What is this? Rice for ants?
Dude, that's so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Yeah, it's legit. What made you think of getting that for us?
Honestly, because like, kind of the podcast itself, like,
Yeah.
and I know you guys are big foodies, so
Yeah.
I don't mean anything by that, but
We just got done talking about this guy's butt.
No, Donnie-
What do you mean big? foodies?
nah, Donnie like hikey knows like all the best spots around town. Like, yeah, every place he's recommended that we go try, it's been like gas. So
That's always
Nice.
like, how do you find out about these places, and like, why do you keep on popping up?
I mean, it is perfect because we are planning on, implementing some kind of food eating.
Yeah.
A little bit of ASMR for y'all. Sorry if you guys don't like the sound of chewing. We'll tone that down.
I actually hate the sound of chewing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
how do you live with yourself?
you just leave right now.
Like, you can hear yourself eat, right?
Right.
I just kind of mute it.
Oh, it's okay when you do it.
It's okay when I do it, but other people. Well, I mean, I close my mouth. and-
Yeah, true,
yeah,
true.
Yeah. I like that's one of my pet peeves, and like,
Manners.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of like smelling your own farts. Like you smell your own fart, you're cool with it, but if someone else farts, you're like, okay.
And
No,
with that being said,
just me. Nah, y'all ain't fucking with that.
I thought I would with that one.
Okay, well, anyways, with
Wait,
that
is that why
being
it
said,
stinks? With that being said, before we die of natural causes from Chris's behind, I think that's a good place of where we're going to wrap up today's podcast.
yeah.
I just want to go ahead and say thank you, Matt, for joining us today. Always love the conversation.
Of course.
Hope you guys have a great time tonight. Also, thank
good.
you so much for the gift.
Yeah.
It's
fucking
super
dope.
sweet.
Yeah. This is actually gonna be our Christmas episode.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the last episode before Christmas. So to all of you motherfuckers and assholes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Not Christophorus.
Not Christopher.
Not to be confused with that one.
Yeah, don't.
But
That one's more fun, anyways.
Yes, sir.
My name's Donnie.
My name is Chris.
And my name's Matt.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye, fuckers.